Welcome my friends to Goodwill Computer Works. Last time we found some absolutely incredible deals, so today I'm going back for round 2. Yet again, I couldn't help but leave with 2 carts. What's funny is when we showed up this morning, we actually brought a bunch of our old PC parts and we dropped them off at the donation center. Before we had actually left Goodwill, they had already brought out all of our power supplies with our inventory labels still on them, which I thought was kind of cool. This time around, I wanted to focus a little bit more on consoles, and specifically a lot of stuff that was really cheap, but might require us to actually try to fix it. Hopefully we have enough power to handle everything. So when it comes to consoles at Goodwill, there are 2 distinct tiers. So there are the nice, complete consoles with the game and all the controller and accessories and whatnot. Those are in the locked cabinets. But this time around, I focused on the lower shelf, which had the cheaper and sometimes slightly less than perfect consoles for a much better bargain. So take this Xbox for example. All of them are listed, so this one has been tested with a bad disc reader. I will say that I purchased this for the low price of $15.
That's better than GameStop. You paid $95 for that garbage one.
So while we were checking out with all this stuff, the guy at the counter actually had like a lot of interesting stuff I didn't know about Goodwill Computer Works. So they actually have a 7-day warranty on most items. Something like this, which is tested as bad, there's no warranty on that, I don't believe. If something is broken, they'll repair it for you, or you can get store credit, which I actually think is like pretty decent. Now, one of the things with the consoles that we purchased from Goodwill, I think none of them came complete. They were all just consoles by themselves, but I'm willing to save a few bucks and maybe give this guy a new lease on life. Okay, so that could be good or bad. Normally what breaks on these isn't the disk drive itself, but it's just the mechanism. So while we were at Goodwill, I couldn't help but notice a complete in-box copy of Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix 3. I've never played Dance Dance Revolution on anything besides like an arcade. This is for the original Xbox. It's only $13, and importantly, it's complete. So you actually could, using the original Xbox, download new songs via Xbox Live. I see why someone donated this to Goodwill, because this box is like collapsing. I feel like Ken had a DDR, like Matt, that we did a video on like years ago for like Mystery Tech or something, but it has been a long time.
Yeah, you gotta get the Mad Catz one at home.
I found our resident expert, Mr. Ken Bolito. Ken, would you like to come join us? I'm sure you're aware of our friends at Goodwill.
Yeah.
Who provide amazing deals.
They're your friends now.
Well, with the amount of money I spend there, I hope that they consider me a friend. We found this Xbox. It's an OG Xbox for 15 bucks.
Okay.
But we got a problem. It says it's got a bad disc reader. If this works, which it might not, it probably won't, we can play DDR on the Xbox.
I saw that it comes with a free 30-day pass for 24-hour fitness.
It actually doesn't give a expiration date.
Is it supposed to make this noise?
No,
No, it is not.
It's like a little loud, a little loud. Oh. Yikes! Wait. Oh my God, it just started spinning. The light is blinking, so it's trying at least. Spinning. Stop spinning. So maybe this one requires a little bit of work. But in the meantime, I thought ahead. What's one of the great things about Xbox? Backwards compatibility!
Oh, okay.
With an Xbox 360, there was a mere $25. It works with some games, definitely not all. I have no idea if DDR worked on the Xbox 360. $25, tested, but no hard drive. So theoretically, it's a fully functional Xbox just without a hard drive. Oh God, look at the dust.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized how, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but like, it's like freaking caked in there. Oh wait, there's a game inside. Oh, like NCAA Football 12.
Get out of here.
Free game.
This controller worked last time we used it, right?
Yes, we have absolutely used that specific one.
AA batteries. Not okay on the Xbox 360, not okay in 2024. Thank you.
Well.
Now I'll tell you that in the time that we spent in the store today, there were way more people coming and buying games than anything else. We found a copy of Marvel's Ultimate Alliance and Forza.
That's a bundle?
It's a bundle deal. I'm not sure why.
Those are the most related games ever.
Look at that. That disk drive comes out with some vigor. I don't like the fact that the disk is not actually running.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, wait. Now it's spinning. There we go. Patience. It's a virtue, my friends. Since you're the guest, I'll let you come and play some Forza 2.
Okay. The Celine S7, let's go. No cockpit view. We're not quite in the future yet.
Dude, the sound actually is pretty good. Like, I hear whatever that V10 is in front of you.
Oh, jeez.
You got a penalty. Get out!
I literally can't go any faster. I can't go any faster.
Yes, you can! Pass on the apron!
Ah!
No! Go, stick it in!
Let's go!
Now, why don't we try to play Dance Dance Revolution?
Oh.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure we can fix that Xbox. Why don't I get a confirmed working original Xbox and try DDR on that first? So the mat plugs in just like a controller. So all of the buttons are just regular Xbox buttons. It actually also has the memory card slots on the actual mat.
Black Eyed Peas, the B-52s, whoever the f they are.
What, you don't know the B-52s?
No. Who are the B-52s?
Run DMC maybe?
Run, who? Why are they running? Dance, dance, revolution.
Don't disturb others with step vibrations.
Well.
Heavy?
You want to see what Heavy looks like?
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang, boy.
Oh my God, it's been, oh wow, I can't do this.
Hello, Matt.
Hello? You got a little DDR going?
Yeah.
On an OG Xbox?
Yeah.
Yo!
Unfortunately, the Xbox we bought didn't work. So we're trying our own Xbox right now.
Oh.
I can't.
Oh. I was known as a DDR champion.
Were you now?
I
by
don't know
zero
if I believe
people.
This. Yeah, I don't know if I believe this at all.
No.
Oh.
I got you a bar.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I feel. How'd that feel?
Fine.
This is
I
my
feel like this is maybe a little easier than what Ken was doing.
Same thing.
He's missing too. That's the. Oh, how did you
Still-
miss the whole note? You just had the stand.
I fell off. Copyrighted music.
DDR was like the #1 divorced dad Christmas present.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not so easy, is it?
Yeah, oh. This looks like a map of the new world that's about to be drawn.
I have some very serious matters to get to, like some consoles I need to fix and whatnot, but I have something because I value our friendship so much.
You pay us to be here.
True.
There it is. Yeah!
Whoa, what
Yeah!
the heck?
I'm gonna play with my little wiener.
So this is one of the plug-and-play games.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
these
it
were
is.
very popular in the mid-2000s.
There's a lot of things I could say here, none of them are appropriate
It's
for
not
this.
even Disney.
It's not even stereo.
If you don't think I'm gonna be Scrooge McDuck, you kidding me?
For the record, this came out at the same time as the PS3.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well,
So I
good
gotta
job.
say,
You're
you gotta
dead
give it,
now.
you gotta give it a couple tugs here.
I'm not gonna say it's like some high-quality game, but actually, like,
What are you talking about? This is an awesome platformer.
this actually looks kind of cool, yeah.
extra life, baby. I know how to play a joystick.
It's much faster this time. Oh!
And you went to jail? Did I break it with the high score?
I don't think anyone's ever played this before. For the low price of $4.99. I'm not sure how we've enriched our lives today other than playing with Goofy's stick, but I will say that Goodwill, it has not missed yet. So this next item requires a little bit of explanation. So this is a, I believe, 2010 21.5-inch iMac that I purchased for the low price, $39.99. Now, the problem with this iMac is that it is 4 parts. And I quote from the label here, it is a dual-core Core i3 with 4 gigs of RAM, but has no hard drive, no bracket, no operating system. On top of that, it says it has a yellow screen. For 40 bucks, if I can get this thing up and running, install an operating system, it would be cool. We can breathe some new life into it. Before we do anything, let's plug it in, see if we get any signs of life. Okay, so the screen's not that bad, I'll say. Now, it's definitely on this corner. It's a little bit yellow. The downside to iMacs typically is that they're really hard to work on. There's not exactly a lot of ways to get in them. If you got a 27-inch iMac, they have a little door back here where you can swap out the RAM, but this doesn't even have that, which means that you have to take off the screen to do anything. So before I take the screen off, there is a little access panel on the bottom here, and that looks like our RAM. Oh my God, there's so much dust in here. Oh, did you see that cloud of dust? So can confirm that we have 4 gigs of RAM installed. So if I know what I'm doing here, and I don't, but if I know what I'm doing, I think you just take a couple suction cups, put them on the top corners, and the whole display, I think it slides forward a little bit and then like it levers up or something. Oh,
Hey,
holy freaking crap.
hey,
That comes off
hey.
really fast. Did that cable come out or was that already dangling?
You were supposed to remove that.
Well, it came loose by itself, so cool. I assume that's the GPU on this side. I'm not entirely sure without flipping it over. But you also have the fan, which is obviously super dusty. You have your DVD drive, a heatsink on the top, which is kind of interesting. Let me install an SSD, see if I can upgrade the RAM, clean everything out, put it back together, and we'll see if with a fresh copy of macOS on it, this iMac is ready to live up to its truest potential. Okay, so this has been a little less straightforward than I hoped. First of all, as you can see, we're trying to install an OS. Initially, when we tried to install macOS High Sierra, which is the most up-to-date version that this is natively supported by, we had an error, a really weird one, basically saying that the SSD we installed was read-only. So we had to take this back apart, put in a different SSD. This new SSD, it's a 500 gig SSD, does work. However, we keep getting errors. We tried this with multiple different drives. We've tried it with Sierra, which is one Mac OS below it. I just turned off. Cool. Great. I've tried pretty much everything I can think of. Alex has been working on it. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Maybe there's something that we're missing here, but to me, there is something wrong with this, whether it is the power supply is overheating and crashing the system or what, I don't know, but I got nothing on this one. Next up, we have just a little tiny Wii. Out of all the consoles that they had at Goodwill, I think they had the most Wiis. They had a whole shelf of them. I got this one for 20 bucks. They actually had some Wiis that were $15, but all the $15 Wiis had like broken disk drives or were in worse shape. Bum, 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 bum. So this is the original Wii, so it does have full GameCube compatibility. And importantly, it has a T on it, which means it should be tested. Something's growing in the USB port. I didn't realize that. There's definitely something growing in there. I'm not too worried about this one. This one's tested working. Some of the other consoles I've got are not tested working. They're tested broken. Here's the thing that edit team always cut out. We have to roll this TV back and forth every time for continuity. Oh wait, we should cut. I don't have the power cable. I have provided my own controller, sensor bar, AV cable, power adapter. Unfortunately, Nintendo have long since sunset all of the online features, which means that unfortunately I can't get my news from the news channel. Or what I can do is instead play the single greatest Wii game of all time, Babysitting Mama. Before you laugh, my friends. Alex, you never played this game, correct?
No, I did not know that that was a thing.
Now, there are a lot of shovelware games for the Wii. Not everything can be a Shrek Forever After. However, this game had a particularly unique, shall we say, game design choice. Babysitting Mama comes with your baby. Now, you might ask yourself, how do you play with the baby?
All right, Thanksgiving turkey here. All right.
Hang on, I got it.
What the Austin Evans, father of two, everyone.
I'm playing Wii, leave me alone. I'll change your diaper tomorrow.
Doesn't even have a diaper.
Damn it, I knew I forgot something this morning. I don't know how they ever thought that this was okay. Look, what part of that is okay? Versus play, you can make them fight? Wow. What? I didn't get a choice with my baby. I just had to take what I got? That's not the way the world works. Let me show you my patented move. Here you go, little buddy. Oh, you a little spit up? Oh, that's okay. Oh, I'm trying. That's what I'm doing. At what point do I do upsies? Whee! Whee!
Oh no, don't shake the baby.
This is an elaborate explanation to say that yes, our $20 Wii from Goodwill does in fact function. You may ask why we need to use this particular game. Because it was funny.
Yeah, we literally had Super Mario Galaxy, but you picked this.
Don't shake the baby! One of the things you see a lot at Goodwill Computer Works are video games. Now we went for the oldest games we could find, which are a couple of Atari 2600 games. Oink by Activision, and we also got Human Cannonball, which, fun fact, is dangerous. Don't do that. Unfortunately, we were unable to find an Atari 2600 at Goodwill, but thankfully, we already have one that we bought from Walmart. Because the 2600 is so old, we have this really bad adapter, so the image quality is gonna be bad, so just a heads up. Let's play some Oink. Oh, do I have to? Oh, it's an actual two-player game. Oh, snap. I think it might be a two-player game. Hang on.
Maybe this is why it got donated.
It's not like it's a complicated console. There's not that many buttons. Oh, that's an oinker. Okay, oink. Okay, so I gotta stay away from, is that the big bad wolf? He's just staring at me and I just moving my brick up and down.
Oh, maybe that's what the second player is for.
Maybe the second player's trying to get in. Oh yeah. Oh, he's getting them. He's got lasers. Why does the wolf have lasers? Maybe oinking is not for me. Thankfully, we have Human Cannonball, and I'll tell you, human cannonballing is what I do on a regular basis. Nope, I just died again. Ready, set, fire! Yo! Oh, I didn't make it in the thing, damn it. Set, fire! I made it over the thing! I'm the Human Ball Cannonball champion! Cannonball Champion. These games are only $5, and I think I've gotten at least $5 of fun. Maybe even 6. Now this next item isn't strictly speaking gaming, but it's got a keyboard, and as we all know, games require keyboards. So essentially this was a digital typewriter. So you take off your little cover, and you can type your documents up with the world's tiniest little LCD display. And then you could print them using essentially a digital typewriter. You complain about your laptop's too heavy? Sorry, Mom, I gotta bring my typewriter to school. Oh, I definitely just saw something fly off the end when it did that. Oh my God, dude, it's shredding itself.
Oh no.
Maybe I'll try to type real quick before anything else falls off of it. Let me just try to type something. So the good thing is it works. The bad thing is every single letter is just a broken H. Maybe when I saw all those little things flying off when it tried to type, that was the remnants of the original letters that were collapsing. Okay, so I typed all 26 letters of the alphabet. K-R-T-U work. I mean, I paid $20 for this, so I can't be too upset except for the fact that it's totally inoperable in any way. Unless I want to type exclusively with the letters R-K-T-U. Oh, it's even, okay, cool. I can no longer type anything whatsoever.
Oh.
There's our letters.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Woo! Woo! So when I saw this PS2 sitting on the shelf, I could not help myself. Now, it was only $10 because it has, theoretically, a bad disc reader. But a big reason why I wanted to get this is because look at this little dock it comes with. You go from having 2 memory card slots and 2 controller ports to 4. It's really cool. I'm like, oh, that's totally worth it for 10 bucks. And then we went to go check out, and I didn't realize that if you take the PS2 out, this has a, this is also $10. I'm going to, first of all, just try our PS2 and see if it works at all. And then I will try my cool little memory card docky dude.
Hey, you never know. Ken has had quite a good lucky streak. Just yeah, but you're not hitting it. You're not hitting right. You gotta fonz it like a.
All right, we have video. Okay. Oh, no wonder it doesn't work. Look how disgusting that is. I think this is my problem. There's little dust bunnies flying out from the disc reader. So let's try it. Get NASCAR Thunder 2002. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I think you're just supposed to hit it once. Not use it as drums. I mean, to be fair, some of our PS2s, after about 10 minutes of sitting around, they eventually load the disc. So maybe after 10 minutes, you'll get lucky.
I hear it, I hear it.
I do hear something.
Those are not good noises, but there's something. You live and you learn. And now it won't give you the disc back, will it? New mission, can I get my game out, please? I'm now negative games that I was a few minutes ago.
Hey, you want to know something even worse?
I would love to know something worse.
Yeah, all the multi-taps had the memory card slots.
Oh, so it's not unique in any way?
No.
No, stop it, give it back, give it back, give it back.
Oh my God.
Let's go! I'm victorious! Well, I still, it's still broken, but I got my disc back! Bobby, to live to race another day. Thankfully, I now have a solution to all of our ills in life. A $30 PlayStation Triple. It is, for only $30, tested. Now, is it a little scuffed and scratched? Absolutely. But aren't we all? This is the first major revision, which unfortunately means that even though this is a fat PS3, this is kind of one of the worst models because it doesn't have hardware back compat. I don't think it has software back compat.
No.
But 30 bucks, am I right? I guarantee you that if this was slightly cleaner, a certain online store would sell it to me for $150. And to be fair, this is tested. If this does not work, I can return it for store credit and just pick up another, whatever they've got on the shelf. So it's like, it doesn't feel like there's that much of a downside to it. Yo, this is a good PS3. I mean, not the fact that it works, I'm not that surprised. It's really quiet. That's like properly quiet. Wow. Considering that all we really need to do is provide our own HDMI and IEC cable, both of which are like freaking a couple dollars each, and a PS3 controller, which to be fair is actually probably not too far off the price of a PS3, but still, like, it's pretty reasonable because I think they were selling the full PS3 bundles, I think it was for $60. Disk drive, a little coaxing, never hurt. Hey yo, let's go. Let's go. This thing works.
Yeah, I feel like people, unless it's bat compat, no one cares.
But the thing is, like, you can still play PS1 games via HDMI. Looks great. You can play a huge selection of PS3 games, which I will remind you, you cannot play a PS3 on any other console. This is a little bit of copium because I maybe didn't do so well on some other items so far. Maybe, possibly. Take that, yes, scummy rat. I love QuickTime adventures.
Oh, as soon as you turn.
I literally was about to say the words, I'm happy how quiet this is. Yeah, that's what it should sound like is.
You okay there, bud?
I need to sit down for a minute. So when I was looking around for PCs, this one jumped out. This is an HP Envy. I'm about to tell you what it should have. We have the label, which promises a Core i7 4790K, which is a very powerful gaming CPU, 24 gigs of RAM, 250 gig SSD, and we've got ourselves a GTX 980. But last time when we purchased a gaming PC from Goodwill, it was not correctly labeled. It had a better GPU than it was supposed to, but a significantly worse CPU. This was $165, which doesn't sound like a great deal, but I would say that assuming it's in good condition, $165, this is actually still a decent PC for today. They actually did chip in $3 mouse and $3 keyboard credit, which are maybe not gonna be the highest quality items in the world. It also did come with a $20 monitor credit, which I didn't take advantage of. Technically, they had some like okay monitors, but they were kind of bad. It needs to have everything it's supposed to for this to be a good deal, because if it's missing anything, then I got totally ripped off. GTX 980, so that's great. Oh, it's got a liquid cooler? So it's got a 120mm AIO. That's actually nice. Typically, AIOs have a little bit of a shelf life to them. This computer, so if it's a 4790K and a GTX 980, that's
2014.
So yeah, so this is a roughly 10-year-old system. The problem is liquid just has a tendency to leak and to deteriorate whatever it's touching over time. So we have an 80+ bronze power supply, which is 470 watts. Wow, that's a really low power supply, okay. So it does have a 250 gig Samsung 850 EVO. That's a nice SSD at least. The fittings, you can actually see the rubber. It's a lot of dust on it, but the rubber's starting to crack ever so slightly on the outside. I'm not convinced that this is worth 160 bucks. Oh, it's running, okay. I guess when you plug it in, it turns itself on. Red LED action underneath. Oh, it's an EVGA GPU. That's lovely. It actually, is that a screen? Do you see how many cables are basically just touching the fan? No, it's not gonna spin. There's like 5 cables touching it. I can't believe that that's what it's supposed to do right now. So we do have the i7 4790K, which was a legit gaming CPU. Like, this was about as good as it gets for 10 years ago. We might be okay, but let me actually make sure that it's fully functional and doesn't catch on fire as soon as I load up Fortnite. So while it might be a little bit on the loud side, we have tested this PC. It does work. The AIO has not completely collapsed yet. I don't know if you can hear it, but the fan is cranking. You can tell that it's a PC that they probably didn't really give a whole lot of effort to cooling. Let's actually try to play a game on it though. Oh wow, we're running 1440, 60 FPS on high. No, that's not it.
Oh no, 980, why?
Hang on, we're gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, once I'm on the ground, this is actually a really nice experience. So I'm running at 1080p high settings. This PC is very much still able to play modern games. Like, yeah, it's a little bit on the older side, but I mean, this thing was badass. Like, actually, I actually have an idea of how much this would have cost.
I mean, it had to have been at least $1,500–$1,600. I mean, the graphics card alone was like $700.
Makes sense, yeah, I believe it. Now, I actually don't know, what does a 980 go for on eBay? Like, if I was trying to like rebuild a system like this, like I feel like the 980 still probably held like 100 bucks or so. Oh, I saw you.
80 to 150 is like pretty decent for a good one.
It's not like an incredible deal, but it is a very fully functional PC. It's a little bit on the older side, but this was like about as high end as it got for a few years ago. But I have a different thought. As we were perusing the aisles of Computer Works, I came across this. So this for $25 is a Core i5 2500K, an ASUS P67 motherboard, as well as a little thermal take cooler. This is old, right? But the 2500K was a legendary CPU. You could overclock it like crazy, and I think that you could actually build a pretty decent PC with this. I think what I'm gonna do is next, try to build the cheapest functional gaming PC I can from Goodwill. Subscribe to the channel, my friends. Ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling button, because next time, I'm going back to Goodwill, and I'm not leaving until I have the ultimate Goodwill gaming PC. I'm gonna have to get the Dremel out again, aren't I?
No, just measure it next time.
Dremel action activate.
Oh my God, just measure it next time.